Hello guys, I hope today's video is of interest to you because I know many of you watch this channel because you like things that are affordable. Now, affordability to many people is a broad spectrum, has a sliding scale. I'm here to talk to you about the people that have maybe one or two special watches, and by special I mean more expensive watches in their collection, over £500 I would say, and you really want to pair it up with something very special as a strap, because the standard offering, you want to mix it up a bit. All the other options out there are too expensive from the supplier. For example, Omega, their rubber straps are very expensive. But if you want something which is OEM quality, if not better, different color options, etc., Artem are a really good example of a new company mixing up with the other big boys that offer premium, I mean really premium products at premium prices, of course, so you can pair it up with your very special watch. And that's what we're going to do today. Let's have a closer look at their new Hydroflex range. What's it look like on my more special watches in the collection, which I'm going to show you guys. I'll see you in a minute. So here we are, another Artem strap review, the Hydroflex. Here is pretty much the full range of colours available. This is a 22mm. These are all 20s. Vast majority of my watches in my collection have a 20mm lug width, and I will be showing you these on the watches. So first of all, what is a Hydroflex strap? You know the price, £175 or 218 US dollars. Lots of money, but you're going to see why it justifies that with the quality of the watch strap. So I'm going to start with this grey one. This is the one I'm going to run through with you. Where it goes onto the watch, it is just over 5mm thick, and it tapers down in thickness to 2.4mm. There is a 2mm taper from where it goes into the watch down to this end here. 8 holes on the strap, and the spacing between the holes is about 5.5mm. Between the holes. The material this is made of, the top is their own synthetic material, which is incredibly soft with a lovely grainy texture. It looks like sailcloth, fully water resistant. All the materials in here are vegan. It's got the neatest stitching I've seen on a strap, very lovely, matching perfectly with the colour of the strap itself. I'll get you one that's not been worn so much, so it doesn't look so skanky, but sorry. The underside is made of FKM. It's many benefits. It's what's often used on most premium watch straps because it has durability, comfort, it's soft and flexible. Not quite as soft as silicone, but it definitely doesn't have any of that tackiness you can get or stickiness. It doesn't have anything that sticks to it so much. Really lovely as a luxury rubber to use. It pairs beautifully with this synthetic top because you've got the comfort of the FKM against your skin, and it's really nice design here to allow any moisture to wick away with the integrated logo built in there. Look how neat this integration of the material from the top folding over and being stitched in at the top. It's just so impeccably neat, as is the stitching you can see underneath, and the stitching is hidden within this groove that goes through here, and that means it wears very comfortably. You don't have stitching in the way or rubbing against your skin. And I just think it's so clever. If you think we've got the blue stitching on the top, and underneath you've got stitching which is black. Just all these little elements which blend together to make this really appear and feel like a premium product, because it is a premium product. You forget a watch strap, they aren't all the same. So going back to this one, you can see the hardware, how this part here so seamlessly blends in with the machining here. Brushing is very neat, polished chamfers. Would have liked some drilled bits here so it was easier to remove if you wanted to change out the buckle, but I don't think you'd want to because the Artem logo is very subtle and it's not unattractive, and it work on many watches. This top keeper here locks in like many dive style straps do, so you don't have the keeper floating around at all. Then this is the adjustable one. When you have it on your wrist, you can tuck the other end in very neatly and get that perfect fitment. And they all come with this quick release bar, so it's easy to do quick strap changes, which I do all the time. I've had all these straps on all these watches and it's an absolute breeze. You don't need any tools, and that really makes life easier. And the keeps themselves don't match the colour of the strap. They are made of FKM entirely, so you've got that durability you'd want, because often you can get keeps which have, they're made of, they say this material, then they have stitching underneath. It's how they're made, but these are formed all of one piece. That enables them to be more durable. Because they're FKM, they're still soft and supple and comfortable like the rest of the strap. Now the length of these straps, just under 75mm for this part, and these ones just under 115, so that's a fairly standard size. I would say I would rather this was for most people on average, to cater for more people. This was 120 and this be maybe 80. I find you have a little bit more option, and then maybe one extra hole, or have the holes slightly closer together and then gain another hole. Adds a little bit more versatility to different wrist sizes. But Artem do offer generally on a lot of their strap ranges different lengths. It's just not on every single strap that they offer that capability to have different lengths, so just have that in mind as well. Now I think I've covered all of those things enough. Let's start seeing what these look like on a few of these watches in my collection. I'm going to start with this one here because I did a mod build recently and I was waiting for this strap to arrive, which is from a different company, and I paired this watch up really nicely with this strap. As you can see from the footage I'm showing you now, I loved how it looked because you got this is a versatile strap with dark dial watches because of that change in colour between the dark dial and a light watch. Then you've still got the black elements underneath here and on the sides and the keeps to help work with the black elements of the watch. So this surprisingly pairs up so well with many dark watches. I can't fit it on this watch because the lug width is different, but as you can see, light and dark, they just pair up really well. Next one I want to chat about is this is a Radcliffe Le Dome. This was a micro brand watch which did really well on Kickstarter. So this is my own version with the blue gear shade dial. Very cool watch. Check out Radcliffe watches if you want to know more about their very interesting snazzy designs. It's very special indeed with a high dome crystal, custom gear shade rotor in the NH38 movement, loomed and domed discs in here so you can read the time. It's a really cool watch and you'll be surprised what it will actually pair up with. I've gone for this blue to pair up with the blue dial, and as you can see it's really easy to get it on the watch. Quick release, pairs perfectly with this strap, and with the taper as well it really adds some elegance. My average wrist size, I'm about halfway through the holes, so it's actually got plenty of scope for someone like me. The keep, as you can see here, it just locks everything in so beautifully. It really wears so well. This is approximately 40mm case size watch, so a lot of watches are that size, so you know it wears really well. The thickness of the strap adds a little bit of length visually to the lug of watches, so the thickness is what really works well with a lot of watches. But something to be wary of, ever so slight thing about this being a bit chunky at this end, is the strap is touching the watch case, because some watch where they drill the holes for the spring bars to go in really dictates how well a strap can fit sometimes. So this is helpful for me to show you that if you know your watch, the holes are quite close to the case, this is going to be a bit tight. So another watch to show you on is this 20mm lug width Omega Moonswatch. This is surprisingly versatile for strap changes and it works really nicely on the green. As you can see on this watch, there's a few mil of clearance between the strap and the case, so you've got no binding, so it really shows you again the differences on how these straps can wear and fit on a watch. Thickness 5mm, it really works and conforms nicely with the lugs. Then the wearability, it's still so comfortable because it's a relatively long watch. What helps soften that length, make it not look too top heavy, is the thickness of these straps at the top end and how it immediately conforms and tapers and thins down at where it comes into the buckle. Really enables us to wear and fit so comfortably. And the green, earthy tone to go with the earthy colour of the case. Orange works well with green as well. Surprisingly nice colour to pair with this watch. Now, two strap monsters, a white dial and a black dial watch. I'll start with the Orient and show you another example of weird spring bar positioning holes. Look how weird this is. They're very close to the bottom of the lug. So I want to pop this on a black strap. So we're going for the more elegant, dressier look. Show you how having a chunkier strap really helps the wearability. It fills that void a lot better than when I put it on a thinner strap. The strap can look a bit lost on there. Now, seeing as this watch is 100 meters water resist, I will be okay to get this wet. I would wear this in a swimming pool if I wanted to. That's where these watch straps are perfect. You can wear these for anything. You can dress a watch up or down and still know you're getting 100% water resistance with wearing one of these. You can also wear it to dress a watch up even. As you see, I've got the black example with a lovely matte sheen. And last but not least, I'm going to show you on my Omega, which is definitely a strap monster. As you see, the whole position on this Omega is pretty much the same as what they did on the Moonswatch. Perfectly in the middle and not too close to the watch. What I'm going to show you is ever so slight on this watch, tiny bit of binding. I mean, we're talking 0.5 mil here of where the strap is catching the case. I don't know if over time that'll become a problem. I don't think it will be, but time will tell. Waterproof watch for my best dive watch in the collection. Super comfortable. I've worn this on the blue one and I've worn it on the grey one, and I think the grey one works so well on many different choices of watch because grey is kind of like the black and white. Monotone straps work well with monotone watches, and this blue one adds a bit of colour when I wear a blue shirt or something at work. It looks like an OEM option strap. Really nice how it integrates with the design very beautifully. So thanks again to Artem for kindly sending me these straps. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in another review really soon. Check out this one here because this one is covering lots of other different things. I don't just talk about watch straps on this channel. I talk about watches of varying different values from different brands. I like to keep it mixed up, and maybe a few other things. I do mod videos, how-to guides. Stick with the channel, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye for now.